Hello, I'm here to see if I can play some Minesweeper on your computers. Wow, check out this place. This has to be the operations room. Hey, you two. Sup, Travis? Is this Travis Tate from Horizon? I haven't seen you before, so you mind telling me what business you have in here? My name's Travis, Senior Engineer and Supervisor. Nice to meet you. We're with the Bracer Guild. We're here at the request of Professor Russell, so if... Professor Russell! He's not in trouble again, is he? Again? You really don't have much faith in him, do you? No, I mean, I realize that he's a genius. He was the one who developed the Capel unit, after all. But even being acquainted with him results in no end of trouble. Tita, on the other hand, is an incredibly sweet girl. Just an all-around good kid. Ha! Yeah, I get what you mean. But I don't think we have time to stand around talking in this case. We need to find where the central factory stores its equipment. Oh, is that what this is all about? In that case, go right ahead. I'll show you how it works. This cylindrical device is a type of computer. It's called the Capel. These days, they mostly get used to assist in airship navigation, but this one is equipped for the fastest general-purpose data processing in the world. It can be used for anything from calculating material density to information retrieval. Now, for information retrieval, we have to use this front panel to select that mode. That will send the signal through the wiring and allow you to access the memory orbment. There's a quartz inside that trains a rapid light pulse on it, you see? Then it simply extracts the data you want. So I trust you know how it works now. No sweat. I'm impressed, Estelle. You're way better with modern technology than I am. Okay, so I lied. All that stuff went completely over my head. Well, here's the setup. You change the mode with this panel. I'm sure you'll figure it out in no time. Yeah, I mean, it's a computer. Sounds easy enough. Orbital calculator, yada yada yada. Oh man, this throws me back to when I was learning programming. Related topics. Gasoline. A liquid derived from the purification of the naturally occurring hydrocarbon compound known as petroleum, used primarily as fuel for combustion engines, yada yada. Emergency stores, 20 mid-sized tanks. Repository, Orbment Manufacturing Factory. Okay. Orbment Manufacturing Factory, got it. And then combustion engine. Machine which generates usable energy by burning fuel within, less efficient than its orbital counterpart due to issues with gaseous exhaust and noise pollution. Number owned 1, owner, Maintenance Chief Gustav. So we gotta talk to Gustav. And then we might need this haulage vehicle to haul things. Any wheeled vehicle powered by orbiter widely considered uncomfortable to ride and very limited in speed, primarily used for transporting cargo. Owner, no data. Underground factory entrance if we need it. All right. Looks like you found what you're looking for. Wow, it's like a magic box or something. Orbital computers are really something. As I understand it, Professor Russell's teacher, Professor Epstein, was responsible for the original concept, but it was Professor Russell's talent that made an idea into reality. If only his presence of mind were on par with his intelligence. Well, Adios isn't one to bestow 2 blessings on one person. Words. By the way, where can we find the guy who has one of those combustion engine thingies? The maintenance chief, right? Where is he? He's currently overseeing the airfield, so you have to go there to speak with him. Also, the gasoline is likely in Orbment Manufacturing in the basement. Talk to the staff there, I'm sure they'll be happy to get it for you. Maintenance Chief Gustav is down to the airfield, working on a combustion engine, and the gasoline is in the basement Orbment Manufacturing facility. Thanks, you've been a big help. Think nothing of it, let me know if you need anything else. Why did I have to look at the computer if he was just gonna tell us where the things were anyway? He was like, oh yeah, this is where Gustav with the engine is, and also this is where the gasoline is. I was like, yeah, I just read where the gasoline was. Why couldn't you have just told me everything from the get-go? All the way to the bottom. Alright, where the heck is this gasoline? What kind of guy is he? I tried asking her friends, but they didn't tell me the truth. I just can't concentrate. Wild stuff going on in the factory these days. You got any oil over here? Excuse me. What's that? May I help you? Explain the task set by Professor Russell. You need gasoline. I think we have a tank of it back in storage somewhere. I'll check for you. Oh, thank you. What if you forgot where they were in that 2 seconds from closing the computer to the dude talking? Oh, that's very true. This is Faye. You got a request down here. We still have that tank of Calvert gasoline here and there in the warehouse, right? Can you send some down? Yeah, enough to carry. Thanks. They're sending some for you right now. Sending? Yeah, probably on the, I was about to say on the conveyor belt. Holy. There we are. It's just a conveyor belt. Is this gasoline? So that's what sending is. Neat, isn't it? This conveyor belt system isn't just for ordering goods. It's an entire network that connects the whole facility. Convenient? Professor Russell invented it. Originally, it was just a series of tubes for sending products back and forth, but the professor completely rebuilt the system into something a lot more useful. Of course, getting all of the infrastructure in place was a gigantic pain in the... I can only imagine. We have to be on our way. Thank you for your help. No problem. I don't know what you're using it for, but be careful with that gasoline. It has a tendency to fireball. Got the gasoline tank, lads. All right, let's take this gasoline, chat, and then go light an orphanage on fire. I hear that's what all the cool kids are doing in this game nowadays. And you know how important it is to Estelle to be seen as a cool kid. The landing port is the airfield, isn't it? I believe it is. Like, synonymous, pretty sure. Where is this Gustav? Interact with that? No. Are you Gustav? Bartholomew, well time to head home. All right, good for you, dude. Where the heck is Gustav at? In here, maybe? Oh, no, I can't go in there. Excuse me, you know where Gustav is? Hi, need a flight? The westbound airship just departed a few moments ago. No, thank you. We don't need an airship right now. Actually, we need to talk to Gustav, was it? You mean the maintenance chief? He's not here at the moment? What do you mean, not here? It means he's not here. Hello? He went to Leyston Fortress 2 or 3 days ago. Some kind of repair emergency on a military patrol ship. Leyston Fortress? As in the largest base in the Royal Army out by Lake Valeria? Up in the north part of Zeiss? Wonderful. He won't be coming back from there anytime soon. So what do we do about the professor's request? Can't know anything about that, but actually the chief is on his way back. He just sent word to us. Oh, hey, airship. Speak of the devil. Oh, that was easy. Easy peasy. An orange airship. Hold the phone. Since when are public airships orange? Nah, it doesn't look like a regular public airship. The shape is wrong and it's got work arms all over it. Now that you mention it, that's a central factory vessel, the Leibniz. It's the same model as the public transports, but it's had several modifications. It's used for large-scale maintenance and transport. Huh, a flying factory. Then the maintenance chief is on that airship? That's right. Now's your chance. You need to talk with him, no? We do. Thanks a lot. Yes, thank you. I should have talked to that guy first before running over here. Now I gotta run over here again. Huh? What do you want? The Leibniz has a mountain of parts stored in her. It's dangerous, so stand clear. This dude looks like a character from Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. Actually, we're looking for someone. Isn't there a maintenance chief by the name of Gustav on this ship? What do you want with me? Of course I know him. He's me. Oh, well, that's convenient. Welcome to anime. Explain Professor Russell needs to borrow the combustion engine, yada yada. Ah, you're running errands for Russell, are ya? But a combustion engine, huh? Well, you got good timing, I'll give you that. Huh? Hang on a second. Does he actually have one packed onto the ship? Looks like it. Here you go. It's a heavy beast, though, so be careful. Thank you. Yeah, you weren't kidding. But we can still manage to carry it. Ah, you got some spirit to you for such a young girl. Haha, I like it. Thanks. It's a pretty interesting little coincidence. That old fart wants this thing right after I got it back from the military. Huh? From the military? Yeah, this thing was on loan to them for a little while. They were using it for some kind of research. As a matter of fact, I only just got it back today. Huh, lucky for us. What's wrong? Oh, it's nothing. Now that we got what we need, why don't we take it back to the professor? Sure thing. Thank you, Mr. Maintenance Chief. Sure. Give my regards to the old man. Big prediction? the government in some way is behind the black orbment and trying to, like, make and mass produce them for war, to go to war with other countries. And so they're looking into combustion engines and whatnot to create weapons so that they can use combustion-based weapons to attack their enemies after using the black orbments to shut off all orbments. That's my big guess. Or maybe it's not the government, maybe it's the Shadow Group doing it. I don't know. Maybe the Shadow Group works for the government. Government bad? This is an office. I need a workshop. Oh, the workshop is on the 3rd floor. Bum, bum, bum. We're back! And we brought what you asked for. Excellent. Thank you. You weren't kidding about how heavy this thing is. Yes, your brute strength was most useful, girl. Perfect timing too, as I've just finished preparing the tools. All that's left is to set up the engine and put gas in it. If you'll go and put on the finishing touches, Tita. Yes, sir. And it's all set. Wow, this thing is really clunky looking. After all, are all of these engines like this? Yeah, it converts the energy given by the burning gas to power the tools. So this way, they don't need orbital energy. Indeed. Now let's not dawdle. Let me flip the switch. And click. Geez, this thing sure makes a racket. It's definitely a lot louder than orbital engines. That's one of its drawbacks, yes. But I doubt we need to fear activating the black orbment this way. Let's get started. Gulp. Oh. Whoa. That's some serious sparkage. Okay, shut it down for now. We've seen how much physical punishment it can take, and how much punishment our ears can take as well. Estelle and the others crowded around to get a closer look. A tiny scratch is faintly visible. That's it? That's incredible. And with the special alloy saw, too. Whatever it's made of, it's tougher than anything I've ever seen. But if we keep at it, I believe this would work. We're going to go through quite a few saw blades, though. So it's going to be a real test of patience, then. Hey, Prof, can I talk to you for a second? Oh, have you already finished the modifications? Of course I have. Remember who you're talking to. Anyway, what is it? Is something wrong? Remember that message I brought you from the hotel in Elmo? The Muppet? The orbital-powered pump that supplies the hot water for their spa is broken down. Since they can't make any money like this, they'd like for you to come to try and fix it. Ah, you must be kidding. Darn it, of all the times for this to happen. If you're that busy, why don't you send another engineer over? No, that pile of junk is at least 40 years old. The younger techs have no idea what to do with anything that's not state-of-the-art. What a pain. Grandpa, Tita is gonna say she can do it, and then we're gonna escort Tita there. Maybe I could go over and do the repairs, you think? Huh? Tita, you took me there to help with maintenance before. I think it'll be fine if just I go. I'm sure you do a fine job on the repairs. That's not what concerns me. Agreed. There are monsters out on the roads. If only we had two main characters nearby to protect her. But we can't just leave Mrs. Matilda like this. If that's the problem, why don't you let us handle this? Huh? It's a bracer's duty to ensure the safety of Liberal's roadways. Therefore, seeing that Tita arrives to her destination safely is our responsibility. Well, that's another story. If you're all with her, then we don't need to worry. All right then, thank you. Are you sure this is okay? Don't worry about it. Kids shouldn't sweat the details so much. If you're ready, then let's go. Thank you. Thank you both. Okay, Grandpa and Mr. Murdoch. We'll be back soon. Take care, dear. Be careful out there. All right. Let's go to the guild and see if there are any more quests to pick up. And then we'll get a move on. I should probably stop by the Orbital Factory as well. Or, I mean, that's the Orbital Factory. The, Orbital Factory that, like, lets me mess with my slots and stuff. So, Elmo. Sounds kind of fun. Well, yeah, for, like, 4-year-olds. Did I call Elmo a Muppet earlier? Is Elmo a Muppet, chat? Or is Elmo like his own thing? I mean, he's not a member of the Muppets, right? Like, he's the same kind of like puppet thing that the Muppets are? Is he still considered a Muppet? There's a hot spring there, right? Right, it's a real nice place. My grandpa's taken me there a few times. So which way do we go? Huh, there's a big field outside the south entrance of town. Elmo is Sesame Street, yeah. You just follow that road, due south to get there. Got it, due south from the south entrance. Well, let's go then. Oh, the normal factory is still in this factory? Like the super big one? Okay. Is there like a thing around here that tells me what every floor is? Oh no, is it just you? Modify and exchange? Oh yeah, it's just this guy. Easy. Elmo's just a puppet, not a Muppet? Alright, that's fair. I want more level 3 things. EP cut 2. Yo, 25%? I thought it would only be 20. That's super worth. I hate to lose even more of my time stuff. Of my black ones. I'm definitely gonna want this though. Give me one. Thank you. Move 2. It just gives you more movement. Action 2 would be pretty nice if I could afford it. I need more black stuff. How much does evade do in this game? The heck if I know, man. I want like an attack 3. HP 3 is 800? Oh my word. Alright. Does anyone not have their slots maxed out? Estelle? You're all open. Joshua? All open. Tita? Space only. Okay. Is this the only one you don't? Oh no, you have 2 that aren't open. This is super cheap though. I'm gonna go ahead. I assume we're using you for this whole chapter. I hate to be out of green here, but I'm gonna go ahead and unlock all your slots because I imagine it'll be useful. Alright, thank you. Thank you for your time. Orbit. Joshua, do you already have an attack 2? You do have an attack 2 as well as strike. Critically strike with 10% success. How nice. Mind 1. Yeah, I was about to say I have a mind 2, don't I? Anti-sep. May as well. Okay. I hate Joshua's lines. His second line just being 1 extra plus this time one really sucks. Especially because I think this is a time one only. Like, if I could put the 2 time ones on just the line 2, it would be great. But I can't. I can only put the... I have to put a time one in each line, which sucks. Very not cash money. Alright, you... I like the poison and I like the defense, to be honest. But I want this EP cut too. This would give you Law tier, apparently.